Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you have joined me this week. This is your weekly reading for August 18th to the 24th. So I first of all want to take this opportunity to welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me here today. And of course, those of you that are returning, I want to really give a huge thank you for all of your support. The likes, for sharing, for subscribing, for the beautiful warm comments. It really helps me connect with your energy, and I truly, truly appreciate it. So thank you once again. We're going to get right into your reading, Sagittarius, and we're going to start with getting your angel number. It's a number that we will reveal at the end of the reading. That one wanted to come out quite anxiously, so it'll be interesting to see what that is. So we will definitely reveal that later. We are going to get into your incoming energies. Now, I do want to make note that this week we do have a very powerful new moon on August 23rd, and it will be in the sign Virgo. So with that being said, this really is an energy that is supporting turning our dreams into somewhat of a reality, something really more sustainable. So I think it's really a very practical new moon, and I really think that that it's important for you to really stay open to some unexpected inspirations. All right, let's get right into the reading here. So we're going to get those incoming energies for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. As most of you know, I am also Sun Sagittarius, so I do feel your energy. Let's see what's going on here. Incoming energies. Beautiful sign Sagittarius. I do have new camera setup, so please bear with me as I try to adjust to something new here. All right, we've got one card that's come up here. Let's see if there's anything else. Any more incoming energies here for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. We've got a great sense of awareness here. It's your Magician card shining through for you. Beautiful. All right, let's start with the first card here. All right, we've got the emotional loss, the energy around things. This is like the Five of Cups. So it can be somewhat of a time necessary for healing. So some sort of energy, something around you at this particular time, incoming for this week, could be presenting a little bit of an emotional loss, or where you're just feeling a little lost in your own emotions. It could be that you're reliving something from the past. Something is just coming into your mind and into your heart that's causing a little bit of sadness. But there is definitely something where your emotions are feeling a little scattered. You're trying to figure out how to ground those emotions. You're dealing with it. Now, the universe also wants you to be aware of, with this Five of Cups or emotional loss, that yes, we all have to take time out to heal. But behind you are two beautiful full cups showing that there's a world of support. There's a great partnership, whether again it's friendships, family, love. There is definitely a supportive energy. And when you are ready to heal, and when you are ready to deal with whatever that emotional loss is, because it will be different for each of you, Sagittarius, you'll be able to see that when you turn yourself around, that there's a lot of hope. There is a lot of hope in this Five of Cups. We don't stay in this energy for long. We do figure out what it is we need to do to move forward. And we'll get into that when we get into the tarot cards. Now, you also got the awareness card. So the awareness card is the Magician. So major arcana card number 1, again, new beginnings. Maybe after some sort of emotional loss, you're starting to see more clearly where you stand emotionally with something, whether again it's relationships, or whether it's how you view your finances or your job or the people that are in your everyday life. We all go through this great sense of transformation, and it is to do with our awareness. This is a magical time for you. Again, with us having that new moon energy on the 23rd in the sign Virgo, you have very strong manifesting energy around you. So the universe is really trying to communicate with you, Sagittarius, because they want you to be aware of this magic that you hold. And I really truly believe that a lot of your intentions and a lot of the things that you've been wanting to manifest into your reality can be sustainable. And I believe that this is very powerful week for you, especially this new moon. That's why those energies have come up here. All right, let's look at the bottom of the reading, because this, of course, is all to do with your current energies, and it can give us a little bit of understanding, a little bit more as to what these incoming energies mean as well. All right. So we've got the number 4, foundations and achievements. I do believe that you are overcoming something as we see this beautiful rainbow. It's a family that's standing and facing, the foundation of their home, where they feel safe, where they feel loved, where they feel protected. For some of you, there could be some sort of an emotional loss. You're going through some sort of internal emotions at this time. But the base of your current inner energies is that things are starting to resolve. And when we see rainbows come up in readings, we see that sort of it's the end of that tough journey. And I believe that there could still be some emotions that you're trying to deal with, but on a whole, you have a greater sense of awareness. And you also see that there is supportive love and energy around you as well. So a lot of achievement, there is blessings within this card as well. You also got love begins. So you see, there is another rainbow. Your current energies are showing that you are healing from something. And even though this incoming energy this week is still sort of dealing with the effects of that, it's showing that you are almost ready and at that point of discovering how to move on. Love begins is the love that overflows with abundance. It can be new love. It can be love that's been in your life for years. It can be the love for who you are, what you do, the service you give to others, your generosity. It's all flowing effortlessly for you in your current energies. In fact, your current energies are very blessed. And then we have the moving on. You see, you are moving on. You are moving on because there has been some challenges. There has been some struggles. There has been some emotional losses. But you're moving on and you're seeing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And that there is a lot of supportive friends, a lot of supportive measures around you. Your life is going through a major transformation. So through that transformation, we're going to have our peaks and we're going to have our lows. But you know what? I feel like what we're going to see come out in this reading is balance. And that's exactly what we want to see. All right, let's get right into this. We're going to get 9 tarot cards, and we are going to start with the first row, and then we'll clarify them. So let's start with that for you, Sagittarius. The first 3 cards, please. We've got emotional loss, number 5, and we've got number 1, awareness. Very strong energy there. Got 1 there. 2 and 3. Wow, you've got a victory. See, you're overcoming whatever that is. There are things definitely to be celebrated here for you. We've got this beautiful number 6 of coins, and 6 of coins, you're holding a scale, and that is showing balance. For some of you, maybe your fears or challenges have been around finances. And if that's the case, it looks as if balance is starting to come into your life here. Something that may have been owed to you is coming back. I feel like there's a lot of generosity in this 6 of coins. So I feel like coins aren't always about money, all right? They can be, but they can also be about grounding energy. It can be our physical environment as well. I feel like there is some supportive energy around you, and it could be because as you are adjusting and changing and going through different emotions, there is this really beautiful sense of balanced peace and harmony, because 6s are all about that harmony and cooperation. So I feel there's a lot of that energy in that 6 of coins. We then have the Page of Cups, and this is all about your intuition. Of course, we know that you are very spiritual, Sagittarius, and that really brings very much a strength about you. The Page of Cups, pages being innocent, new energy, could be a message that's coming. It's a very warm, heartfelt message. It's a love message. It's a supportive message. And again, it could be somebody who is around you. Maybe it's your children. Maybe it's your grandchildren. Maybe it's somebody who is a family member, or maybe just a friend. But it's somebody who really is opening up their arms. And I feel like they're almost giving you encouragement. They're giving you, there's something being given to you. There's something you're on the receiving end of something. Be open to receive, because I believe that there are messages that are coming that are very heartfelt. It's messages that you can trust, and also your intuition can be trusted. And then we've got the beautiful Six of Wands. So look at the 2 sixes already in your reading here, just in the first row alone. And we know that with those sixes, sixes are about communication, cooperation, and harmony. So again, we're bringing that balance into your life. The Six of Wands is a victory. All right, it is a victory wholeheartedly. And it's because of your own efforts. You've put a lot of work into something, and this is your time to shine. This is you being recognized for your talents, for your skills, for the hard work that you've put into something. And this is your time to accept the rewards, because it's a well-deserving reward or award that is coming to you. A round of applause, a praise. And this is definitely a great sense of accomplishment. So a beautiful way to start this row of energies. Let's get into your clarifying cards. So we're going to get the clarifying card for the Six of Coins and the Page of Cups. I really believe you need to be open to receive. There is some heartfelt message that is coming this week for you. For some of you, it is a physical message, somebody actually sending you a message. For others of you, it could be spiritual. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. It is a message regarding some sort of work. The Nine of Pentacles is all about, first of all, your great sense of independence. You are reaching some financial goals here, and I think your unique skills and talents are finally being recognized. This week is going to be about that recognition, and this could be a heartfelt message that's coming in. So if you've been feeling a little uneasy and emotional maybe towards your finances, because maybe you've been waiting on some things to close up or some things to come in, communications, the Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Cups and the Six of Coins shows that I really feel like there's really a breakthrough with your finances, and I feel like you're really actually, some of you could be finding work that maybe you've been doing independently. So it could be that you've been doing a side hustle, or maybe you've been working on expanding something in your life financially, and you've kind of been waiting and waiting and waiting, and you've kind of cut in your losses, and this is the week where it all starts to roll in. So I feel like there's financial gains coming in for you, and it could be something that you've been waiting for. But there's definitely a heartfelt message coming in, and there's a victory here. So let's look at with the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. Let's find out what's going on with that as well. This is for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. Page of Cups, Six of Wands, and we've got the Two of Wands. See, look at those beautiful ships that are coming in for you. They're there. They're there. They're waiting. This is time for you to put your plans into motion. And if some of you have been feeling, so I know this is sort of an emotional journey for you. Maybe you're having to make some choices and decisions about where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. It's time for you to it's time for you to make the initial step towards your new beginning, whatever that path is that's meant for you. Because those ships are definitely wanting to come in. And you've done the research. You've been planning and preparing for this moment. Now it's time to take the initiative. It's time to move forward. There's definitely a great sense of accomplishment here. And with that great victory, it allows you to feel even more confidence as you move towards this new path. All right, beautiful. Let's get to the second row for you, Sagittarius. Next 3 cards, please, for Sagittarius. We've got the Three of Wands. See, you've got the Two of Wands. Now you've got the Three of Wands. We've got the middle card there, and we've got Justice. Wow, look at these beautiful cards. Lovely, fiery energy as we move through the somewhat of the last week of Leo season. We will, of course, towards the end of the week be moving into Virgo season. We've got the Three of Wands. Putting those plans into motion, seeing your ships are coming in, knowing that you're prepared. You've already made the plan. Now it's just a matter of having the energy, it's having the motivation, the ambition, and the courage to move forward. The Three of Wands is showing that your ship is coming in and you've done everything that you possibly can do. It is a little bit of a waiting game. You're ready to expand. Things are expanding for you. And even though sometimes as we patiently wait for messages, for loans, for communications, whatever it is, depending on how you're expanding your life, This is coming in, I believe, a lot faster and a lot quicker than you ever imagined. So you're going to see a big expansion coming in as well, especially if you wholeheartedly put the effort into progressing with those plans. The time is now. We've got the 10 of Cups now, this beautiful 10 of Cups. Again, the 10 of Cups traditionally would have a rainbow. So again, multiple of rainbows for you. So any challenges, obstacles, emotional losses, anything that you've been kind of battling through, trying to figure out. And I believe that you do a lot of this independently. I think you hold a lot of it in, and I think that you deal with it internally first before you really share it. The 10 of Cups shows that you've got a door opening with beautiful abundance, happiness, joy, peace, love, laughter, contentment, family support, love support. Of course, those of you that are, even pet support. So again, for those of you, that your closest allies could be the pet community, your fur babies. This is just showing beautiful, happy energy after a difficult time. I do take this personally, because of course I did let everyone know that my sweet dog Charlie, he passed away, and this to me is a message from Charlie saying that he is happy and he's on the other side, and that with that 10 of Cups that he's just letting me know that everything is good. So for some of you, if anybody of you has been going through any of that, this is a happy card, a very happy card. Brings tears to my eyes. Okay, let's move on. We've got the 11 Justice. Balance again. I said, what did I want to see? I said it right in the beginning of this reading. I said, I want to see balance for Sagittarius, because we need to see that. And the 11 Justice is all about restoring that balance, but with fairness. There's dignity, there's respect. This is about honor. This is about justice. This is about legalities, things, verdicts and situations coming in fair and feeling like those scales are finally balanced. This is karmic justice. You put out a lot of good karma, Sagittarius, and now it's coming back for you. Wonderful. Let's get into the clarifying energies here. So we're going to get the 3 of Wands. All right. Got a lot of happiness in this reading so far, Sagittarius. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 10 of Cups, and now we've got the 4 of Wands. It's the gateway of happiness opening for you. I hope you can see that card well. That is in your current energies, because that is the foundations and achievements. It's the same card. Rainbows. Rainbows are surrounding you everywhere, whatever obstacles you have been feeling at, maybe that it's been a little bit of a distraction. This is the gateways opening up for you. This is a time for you to celebrate. That's why there's so much happiness around you. And this 10, being the number 10 in the center of your reading in numerology, 10s become 1s. There's a whole new beginning happening here for you. Wow, I feel like there's a lot of blessings around you. Financial blessings, expanding a business, expanding your leadership skills, expanding your service to others. See, the 10 of Cups and the Justice. Could be about contracts, marriage contracts. For those of you looking for marriage, you could be expanding your home. Yeah, you could be expanding your home. You're leaving something behind. You're ready to let go. And you're letting go, and what it's doing is it's restoring balance. We've got another 10 in your reading here. So we've got 4s, we've got 6s, we've got 10s. Right? So we've got lots going on here. This is the 10 of Swords. Sometimes in life we feel like, well, sometimes we feel like we've been stabbed in the back. Sometimes we feel like that. Sometimes we feel like in some way. But you see, this is clarifying the Justice card and the 10 of Cups, an obstacle or some sort of challenge, whether it's a legality, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a business partnership, financial investments, something along your path made you feel this way. But it's the number 10, and this is this closing of this cycle. This is coming to an end. This is coming to a close. You're empowered to move on from this because you're wearing a red cloak. You can see the red dress, the red cape here. And as painful as it is sometimes, this is a necessary part of your growth because you are expanding in a whole new direction. You're letting go of the things in your life that caused emotional pain or emotional losses You're moving on from that because the 10 becomes a 1. The sun is shining again. Whatever this was that you feel slighted you or was something that you felt maybe was working against you, whatever that might be, because it'll be different for each of you, justice is the verdict. Justice is the resolution with the 10 of Cups. So whatever this is coming out fairness for you. All right, let's get the last 3 cards. All right, we've got 1 there. We've got 2, look at that. We've got Jupiter. The wheel is turning in your favor. We've got 3 10s in your reading, so definitely something is somewhat closing a chapter for you. This is the first one. 7 of Cups. All right. Okay, let's get right into these, and then we're going to clarify them. All right, we've got, pardon me, I got all choked up there. We've got the 7 of Cups here. This is about choosing wisely. There's a lot of things that are going to be on your plate this week. There's going to be a lot of things that maybe you need to wrap up. There's going to be choices and decisions that are going to require you to make very wise decisions. And with the 7 of Cups, sometimes our head can feel like it's sort of overwhelmed. We're overwhelmed by all the situations. We're overwhelmed with all the things that are going on. But what we must stay grounded with is the fact that we have the Magician card here. We have this awareness card. And that is just reiterating that we are the creator, we are the visionary, and that we have powerful tools to help us get where we need to be, as long as we use them for our highest good. I feel that your great sense of awareness is going to really help you be able to prioritize. I think that's the best word here, is prioritize all of these incoming things that are happening, because it's an emotional time. There's a lot of wonderful things happening for you, but it can be a little overwhelming. So there are some choices and decisions that are going to be required on your part, and it's going to be up to you to make wise decisions. There's no rush to make these decisions. You will use your great sense of awareness and your intuition to help you to be able to deliver that. This beautiful Wheel of Fortune, number 10, another 10. Remember, 3 10s in your reading. 10s become 1s. Ruled by Jupiter, this is you showing up in your own reading, and this is all about cycle changes, good fortune. It is about expansion, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. There's something in your life that is going through a huge expansion, whether it's a personal relationship, a greater sense of awareness about your life purpose, your spirituality, whether you're getting further education, expanding your investments. Maybe you've decided that you're going to invest into other properties or something. There's something that you are investing into, and the expansion period is opening wide for you, and the wheel is turning in your favor. As well as if you've been waiting on resolution for something. Maybe it's something even unexpected, something you weren't even anticipating. I almost feel like there might be some sort of some finances that maybe you didn't expect to get, but all of a sudden this week, it's like something's moving in alignment for you. The 8 of Swords. So in the midst of all of this, we must not stay trapped in fear. Do not be fearful of making wrong choices. Yes, you will be presented with some decisions and choices that are going to be solely your responsibility. The 8 of Swords is feeling a little bit trapped in fear. But when you really look deep, especially with the traditional 8 of Swords, you're blindfolded, so you're needing some clarity. Your hands are loosely tied, which means if you remove the blindfold, you can actually free yourself from this. And the swords are all around you, but not one of those swords is touching you. So it's something in your mind where you're a little bit trapped in fear, and it could be because things are changing in your life. You are going through some major life changes here. So let's get the clarifying cards so that we can get a better understanding. Let's move those. All right. The 7 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's so many great things coming your way. And then you get the Temperance on top of that, which is also Sagittarius energy. Your energy is really flowing through this week. This is a real huge, strong connection. And what is Temperance? Temperance is infinity sign, okay? The traditional awareness or magician is the infinity sign. Unlimited potential, infinite potential. The Temperance is the angel of balance. She is the angel of divine timing. And it's like this is you figuring out finally that formulation of how to have it all. How do I have balance in my life so that I can feel that freedom financially, with love, with health, with everything in your life. Balance is the key to this reading. And it's all coming in for you. Let's look at the 10, the wheel, and the 8 of swords. I think you're also starting to see that it's time for change. The wheel is about change. You are changing life's circumstances because you no longer are going to be fearful. You really have a lot of powerful energy here. Let's look. We have 2 cards that have wanted to come out for this. We've got number 9, the Hermit. Very fitting that you would get the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, and with that new moon on the 23rd in Virgo, I think this is a great time for you to really see that inner light that shines inside of you. Stop being trapped in fear and really go with the flow of the changes that are occurring around you, because you are in an expansive time of life right now. I think you are doing some soul searching, and if you haven't been, this could be a very great opportunity for you to do so. Stop dimming your light, because you have a light inside of you that will actually help light up that path so that you know exactly the path that's meant for you. There's karmic energy here with that Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, both of those working in combination together. There is something working. The universe is working behind the scenes right now, and they're building something up pretty big for you here. And the support systems that you have around you are incredible, because the 3 of Pentacles is working in collaboration. You don't have to do things all on your own to reach success. And I really truly believe that you are at a point in your life now where it's time for you to let whatever you've been working on shine through. There's a support system around you that wants to help you get to that point. You are on the road to some incredible financial success here. All right, lovely, beautiful reading for you this week, Sagittarius. All right, let's get some angel messages here for you as well. Let's see what the angels would like to share. Spirit angels guides. We've got 1. We've got 2. All right, we've got 2 messages. Let's see what those are. Start with the first one here. You've got strength. You've got the Yang moon. Yang energy is very much, it's masculine energy. There's never any gender with these cards. But this is masculine energy. This strength is you having the courage and the fortitude to move confidently as you expand. All right, so you've got the strength to do it, and the universe is just reminding you of that. And then we got moon memories, and that's remembering the past. It's okay to remember the past, especially if they're happy thoughts of the past. I think you're releasing something. I think you are in a period of releasing something. You are letting go of something, but you're seeing that there is a new window, there is a new door of hope with a lot of things for you to aspire to. It almost looks like there's this beautiful beach here, peace and tranquility. Releasing something from the past and finally letting it go and putting closure brings you a new, fresh, revitalized energy as well. And also a new sense of strength. All right, Sagittarius, we are now going to get some messages from the Oracle cards. So let's find out what those messages are. And then we're going to close out your reading with your angel number. I've said that there's a lot of numbers that you have to keep in mind here, but there is no doubt the number 10 is a huge number for you this week. Got 1. Sorry, it says keep going. Keep going. There's some more messages coming through. That's too many. There's going to be 2 more. We need to get 2 more. So Spirit Angels, guides, and there we go. We got 2 more. Start with the first one. It's time to make time to play. Absolutely. It is your time to play. It's time for you to have some fun and be free. Enjoy this week. There's a lot to celebrate this week. And then the next one is, it says, stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. It's time to let it go. All right, sometimes we do. Sometimes we obsess. Sometimes that's why we are trapped in fear, because we are always going over and ahead the things that we didn't do or the things that we did do. You know what? We need to let it go. And what do we need to do? We need to make time to play, have fun, and be free. All right, and then the last one, it says, clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. So it is a decluttering period for you. This really is an important part of that self-discovery. So this to me goes hand in hand with that beautiful Hermit card, the number 9 in the Hermit there. So again, that's another message from your angels. All right, we're going to close out your reading now with your angel message and number. Embrace the journey, absolutely. And what is that number there? 1010. Tens were a huge part of your journey, and here it ends with the 1010 as well. All right, I'm going to read the card. It says, embrace the journey. It says journey, trust, opportunities, progress, happiness, and alignment. It's time to bring your cherished ideas to life. The right people, circumstances, and resources are aligning in your favor. Happiness and new opportunities are on the horizon. What steps can I make or take to embrace the journey ahead? How can I stay open to the new opportunities being sent my way? Take a moment to reflect on your long-held dreams and ideas. Begin implementing one step at a time, trusting that the universe is sending you the support that you need. So 1010, huge synchronicities with that number this week. Sagittarius, I want to thank you very much for joining me this week. This was a very powerful reading. I certainly hope that it resonates. And if only parts resonate, please let me know in the comments. I certainly love connecting with your energy. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.